Wands Tarot. My name is Carmen, and today we have a reading for you about a love connection. And for some of the you out there, it could be actually a platonic love. Maybe this is a friendship, and you haven't really stopped to consider it the way that you need to. But there's something recently that has kind of made you question, is this somebody who is codependent or maybe even utilizing love bombing in order to get close and in order to get me, really focused on them? Or is this real? So there's definitely an inquisitive tone here to the reading, but also I think a little bit of like I don't want it to be toxic. I want it to be a good type of love. So we've got to make sure we're using our discernment. Let's call on spirit with a little bit of wind chime time. And I hope you're having a wonderful day so far. I'm feeling like a genius because I figured out why YouTube wasn't letting me go live yesterday. It took me a while. And it was also probably because the universe decided that I did actually need to take like an entire day off. But I literally had to delete the app and then re download it after doing like software upgrades and whatever else. But we're back. If you are interested in a personal reading, I would love to do one for you. My email address is wickedwandstarot@gmail.com. You can find that in the description box, along with more information on how to become a member, as well as how to find my homemade soy candles on Etsy. So, hello, Lydia. Hello, Frederick. Hello, Joaquin. Hello, Clifford. How we doing? Let's dive in, and we will start with what's my feeling? We'll go with the. Oh, hold on, it's in there somewhere. Casserole the Earth? I think that's what it is, you guys. My brain's a little frazzled from all the troubleshooting. I love the aliens, Frederick. All right, what else do we have, please? We have the Three of Wands, the Nine of Wands, and the Six of Cups in the reverse. Yeah, so there's this individual. Again, it could be a friend. I think for most of you, it would be romantic. But there's someone here who is taking action, and you're this Nine of Wands. You're like, I gotta be cautious because I've been hurt before. I'm not gonna just let anybody into the inner circle, or I'm not gonna just like hand out trust like lollipops. With the Six of Cups in the reverse, there's definitely something here where it's like I have to be a little bit more cautious as far as who I let into my life. What's up, Drew? I hope that means you did get the job. Hello, Steven. Hello, Matt. What else do we have? We have the King of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles, the Three of Swords in the reverse, and the Ace of Wands in the reverse. So we could have somebody who's trying too hard, actually, to demonstrate their, like, look at how great I am. Look at all the things I have to offer. Of course you want me. I have a castle. Hello. How could you not want that? Oh, thank you for being a member, Diesel. I appreciate that. I hope you're having a good weekend. This is somebody who's maybe moving a little bit too fast on something that should be more like respectful or organic. Trying to get that exclusivity or trying to be like your best friend in 2 weeks. But with the Three of Swords coming out, kind of like supports that Four of Swords in the reverse. Both of those talk about healing. They're trying to present themselves as this healed individual, but with the Ace of Wands being in the reverse, it's like this person has something to prove. Like, I know that you would probably reject me if you knew like the real situation. So I've got to do something here to like be splashy about it so that you for sure decide to like be my best friend or date me. So a little bit of love bombing energy, I would say. 8 of Pentacles, 7 of Wands. Oh, and the Death card. So we've got someone who reminds me of the chick from How I Met Your Mother. She had kind of like stalked, who was the main dude? Shoot, his name's right there somewhere. Is it Ted? Um, she like stalked him and he kept finding new weird things that she had done to try to be like around him or find a way to like get to know each other. And anytime he like brought that up, she'd be like, I just could not stand the idea of not knowing you. Now, why is that like in my mind? This was years ago, like maybe even 10 years ago that I watched that. But it was creepy, right? And he kept falling for it. Like, you're right. You know what? It's not creepy. It's just really sweet because you wanted to get to know me. No, I think we have somebody who is a little bit creepy here. This is somebody who has changed or altered something about themselves. It could be as simple as where they get their coffee or what time they leave work, because they feel like if they put in this little extra effort, then they're going to be seen like happenstance, like, oh, of course, I'm like, you know, universally guided to you. I'm like, what you manifested. Hello, Art. How are you doing? Yes, I can. um, yeah, this is someone who has lied about how they encountered you or is lying about who they are. Queen of Swords is in the reverse because they know what you want to hear. So, Page of Swords in reverse. I don't want you to see who I really am, or I don't want you to judge me fairly. So I'm going to present something for you that I know you'll like. The Moon, secretive. 9 of Pentacles in reverse, codependent. Okay, well, there it is. Is this real love or is this toxicity? I'm gonna go with toxicity. Codependent, secretive, and like manipulative, trying to make it seem like this is just like random or, oh my gosh, we were destined to meet each other. No, actually, I think this person's a little creepy. So there you have it. This is the Noisy Tarot. Hello, JD. How are you doing? Hello, Goulash. What's up? You just got the one letter? What else do we have? The Chariot in the reverse. The Queen of Swords in the reverse. And the 5 of Swords. We just had that Queen of Swords in reverse. This person's lying. If their mouth is open, they're probably lying. Or like heavy breathing. Sorry. I'm glad to hear that, Judy. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Laura. But if you would like to come back around in, I don't know, 5 minutes, and then like contribute something that isn't weird, that would be cool. Otherwise, I might block you, okay? We've got somebody here who feels like they can contrive the situation, that they can control perhaps how you view them or what you think they have to offer. When in reality, with the Chariot in the reverse, this person is not somebody that you would like want to be around. This is someone who is playing a part. Hello, Angel. How are you doing? Knight of Swords, 7 of Wands in the reverse, Page of Pentacles, and the Ten of Swords in the reverse. So if you feel kind of strange around this person, if initially you were like, oh, this is great, this person's awesome, wow, we have so much in common, but then something strikes a chord and it's not a good chord, A minor. This is like, I thought you said you were from California. Now you're saying you're from Pennsylvania. I'm really confused. Did you tell me a falsehood? Where were you on the night of May 5th? Oh, we're actually in May. That's interesting. This is like revocation of how you feel about this person. Like initially you're like, wow, this is great. I think this person is amazing. I'm so glad that I've met them. But now it's unsettling. Now you're looking at this as, I don't think I can really believe what this person says. It seems like they're just saying what I want to hear. Hello, sweet Scorpio. How are you doing? It's okay. We like to play whack-a-mole around here. But I do feel it's important to just kind of reiterate some of the rules if it's just, you know, somebody who maybe doesn't have anything to do with their Saturday morning. But then there's those like either bots or just I have no redeeming qualities. I said it. Some people are just out to cause trouble. Then it's like, boop. See you later. Ace of Swords in the reverse, Judgment in the reverse, and Death. Yes. So you're starting to change your opinion about this person because they have turned out to be inconsistent. So now that I've caught you in a lie, now that I feel like maybe you aren't actually on board with accountability, or maybe the answer you gave me when I asked that question was a little bit sus, now I'm wondering if it's actually worth it for me to pursue this friendship or pursue this relationship. You saw behind the curtain. The Fool in the reverse and the Nine of Swords. Oh, they're worried. They're like, wait, why is it different? Why aren't you like super excited to talk to me anymore? They're worried, but they also feel like they can't ask you. It's like, trying to figure you out? Are you onto me? Did you catch me in that lie? But I can't ask you because then I would be admitting that I lied, right? Hello, Mark. How are you doing? Hello, I am. Let's try to have some more positive talk about yourself, shall we? Your words are very powerful, as are your thoughts, and I would very much so love to see some more belief in yourself, if you can take anything away from this channel. Yes, definitely need some more beats. Hello, Luis. If you don't mind, please call me Carmen. Yes, Judy, I think that is accurate. So we have the King of Cups in the reverse. They're feeling you pull back your energy. They're wondering what they did. How did you figure me out? Oh no. Did you see me on the ring camera? Do you have a teddy bear camera and you caught me letting someone else know that my name is actually different than what I told you? You're catching on to them and they're noticing that your interest levels are different, or that you aren't as quick to trust them, perhaps. So it's like a spy versus spy. Like, okay, now we don't trust each other, but we haven't talked about it yet. So it's just kind of awkward. It's an interesting question, Art. I don't think I've seen anything about her. I've seen like news bits on Jenny McCarthy. And if you know how those two are related, that's awesome. They're not actually like blood related, okay? That's your hint. We have from the Path of Shadows, procrastination. And I love this card because there's a typo on it. I don't know if you can see it, but it says the tickling instead of the ticking of the clock distracts me from the fact that my worst enemy hides in my mind. So we have concern from this individual. They're twiddling their thumbs, they're pacing back and forth, they're struggling to sleep at night because they feel like you're onto them, but they can't just come out and ask, right? No. Uh, Fair. I think they were both in that, but I'm actually talking about Singled Out, the dating show, which was like the wild, wild west. And I truly feel like Carmen Electra has like her own thing going or whatever, but you can't really replace Jenny McCarthy. She just is funny. Banshee, one of my favorites. All I could hear was a warning scream. Ignoring the signs won't make me free. So they're trying to figure out, do I double down? Do I really like pursue you heavily and make sure that you are interested and try to, find some way to win you back over or convince you that whatever you're suspicious of is no big deal? Hello, Tandy, how are you doing? Or do I need to realize that if you're kind of already suspicious of me, maybe I need to go invest my time elsewhere, right? I don't know. I'll just tell you that I had a lot of um, ancestors that enjoyed those. We've got Necromancer. Okay. Amidst the whispers of the dead, where mysteries are spread, what should have been gone still here remains. This is someone who is taking some sort of information about you, what you look for in a partner, or who was previously your best friend, and it's like they did research. What music do I need to like? Should I be interested in bird watching or gardening or motorcycles? What should I know about in order for you to think, oh my gosh, we have so much in common? No, because you don't even know how to spell dual, right? Decline. It is spelled with an E, my friend, not an A, okay? Dual is two things, like duality. I don't know why I'm doing the accent, but I'm doing it. If you want to have a pew pew duel, then you got an E. I'm just a little bit obsessed with spelling, okay? You right, Frank. You right. Hello, Realist Cash. Thank you for renewing your membership. I sure appreciate you. Or you guys, am I wrong? If someone can't spell dual, should that make me more okay, like more on board with that? Because then maybe they can't like. Nah. We'll leave it. I don't want to duel with you. Hello. Is it Pearl James? Please tell me that's Pearl James. I do have to delete your comment though because you've got personal information. I do respect people's privacy, even if you're not concerned about it. I get concerned about it because everyone can see it. So please do not put full names or birth dates. Obviously, don't put addresses, things like that. Just no, I'm going to delete it. Okay. Hello, Sean. How are you doing? Um, Redbeard, I appreciate you, but I do believe that possibly Judy was talking about someone else using spells or witchcraft on Judy. If so, Judy, my apologies. We do love Redbeard here, but I think he did just pop in. I hope you're having a good weekend. Hello, See the Gray. Hello, Mary. Maybe they wanted to dance. I like that. Um, in case you're wondering, my favorite dance is the cumbia. So we have the labyrinth. That's how my high school teacher said it. I have to say it that way. It's labyrinth, by the way. Among the confusion, oh, they spelled something wrong on this too. They have two S's. Silly. Among the confusion of the twisting turns and the endless chase, will I find myself in the heart of this maze? So this problem or this person is clearly like a amalgamation, combination, patchwork quilt of all of these things that they feel other people want, which means authenticity doesn't even like apply to this person a little bit. They are not themselves. This is like, let's put whatever I need on myself for you all to like me. Um, mm, there's a song by, I want to say her name is Vera Blue. Maybe it's called Settle. But she talks about how she takes little pieces from other people's personalities to try to be like themselves, right? No, that would still be Duel. Come on now, you guys. You're good, Redbeard. We still love you. Just wanted to make sure that Judy's all right. Um, Hello, Third Eye. How you doing? Ah, entonces tú sabes cómo bailar la cumbia también, ¿no? Is it el cumbia or is it la cumbia? Are you judging me, Third Eye? Oh, that sounds amazing, Frank. Hello, Joseph. How are you doing? Have a good one, Drew. Oh, that's entirely possible. You're forgiven, Third Eye. No worries. So we have the werewolf card as well. Only the moon knows what it takes to hide this turmoil. Two sides of the same tormented soul. They're trying to find out what you have been through as far as difficulty, right? What have you gone through, like dark night of the soul? And let's like build rapport over that. So if you have dated somebody who was an alcoholic, they want to bond with you over that. If you have gone through bankruptcy, they're going to say that they've gone through that so that they can bond with you. They're making up a story, and it's like a, I don't know if I would say tragedy, but it is something that was traumatic or difficult for you to get through. And they're making it up, which I would call a mockery of what you've been through, in order to like establish some sort of connection with you. And I think you find out that they're lying because they say something wrong, or when they're communicating with someone else, they don't have the same like consistent story, right? See the gray, I don't like to specify gender because the tarot, even though it has kings and queens, we should not rely too heavily. For example, this King of Pentacles that came out was clarified by the Queen of Swords in the reverse, King and Queen, but this is the same person. I'm presenting this King of Pentacles energy like, oh, you can rely on me, I'm the perfect person for you, but Queen of Swords in the reverse, they're not honest. They are calculating. So take it how it resonates, but I don't specify generally. Very infrequently will I specify a gender in the reading, because an Empress can be a man, King of Pentacles can be a woman. It's just not cut and dry like that. Oh, thank you, Redbeard. You're nice. Hello, Sonic. How are you doing? Hello, Douglas. I think it's just a good month for justice and karma. Hello, Aveda. I do personal questions at the end of the general reading if you'd like to attach your question to a super chat. Hello, Derek. Please just try to keep it to, like, I get weird when people compliment me. Hello, CTF. I hope you're having a good day. So we have the Devil in the reverse, the Ten of Pentacles in the reverse, and the Sun. Oh, you went through that too? Oh, so did I. Oh my gosh, we're so similar. We should be like best friends. We should like get married. They're lying about it. They're saying they gained some enlightenment or they understand the circumstances that you've survived and they're lying. They're creating this just to get close to you. And I don't know about you, but that's like a pretty quick, like, get out of my life. Like, if you can't just be honest about who you are and what you've been doing and how you've been getting through those tough times, then I'm not into it. Aveda, if it is frozen and you can't hear me, I don't know that I can help. Does it let me comment? I wonder. I don't even remember. Actually, it's like new icons now since I deleted the app. Oh, Colby, I don't drink. But hey, if you want to come back in 10 minutes and be respectful, you're welcome to. I'll give you another chance. But if this isn't for you, then go find a different channel, sweetheart. You're just telling the algorithm that you would like to see more of channels like this when you comment on them. Hello, Neon. How are you doing? Oh, I'm glad. There's better things for you, Mary. So don't fall for this person's illusion. They want you to feel like you're falling in love or that they're falling in love with you, but it's really just, I'm going to go with codependency, maybe even a little bit of desperation. For some of you, this is a person who likes to see what they can get away with, what people will believe. I'm seeing Leo DiCaprio in Catch Me If You Can. So there's this like adventure for them, right? I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna see if you believe me, and if you do, then that must mean that I'm pretty good at acting, or that must mean that I'm like smarter than you, right? Hello, Hyde. How is Ireland doing? Aveda, yes. People will attach a question to their super chat so that I can see it more easily. And then there are also options to gift a membership. If you want to donate a membership or 5 or 10 or whatever, then I would pull cards for you as well. Thank you for the lucky clover, Redbeard. I mean, I'm pretty sure that was for the Irish comment. Hello. Oh, you back? You back. So we've got, I mean, I just watched A Quiet Place the other night. Have you seen that? We have the Queen of Wands. This is your energy, by the way. People see you as somebody that is very capable. So it's like there's some prestige for this King of Pentacles, Queen of Swords in the reverse. If they can kind of like fool you, then they feel like they're pretty skilled at it, right? Nine of Pentacles in the reverse and the Page of Cups in the reverse. But you're not falling for it. I think you end up backing away or pulling your energy back to yourself because you can pick up on the fact that they're not very authentic, that they are trying to be someone else or that they are trying to be what you want in a partner. Now, that's interesting that I just said that because I do have an oracle deck that has that card. I gotta make sure I shuffle this quite a bit though, because I think it's on the top of the deck. When somebody cannot be themselves and feels like they have to pretend to be something else, they, without a doubt, have some healing to do. That's why we had at the beginning that Four of Swords in the reverse. This is somebody who has not healed and they like hide that side of themselves by trying to put emphasis on what it is that they do that's very similar to what you want, right? So, forbidden love. This relationship is frowned upon by many. So you might have friends or family that pick up on the lack of authenticity in this person as quickly or even faster than you do. This person who's fake, the King of Pentacles, likes to suggest that you have been through similar difficulties, but there's something they lied about. They're saying that they have healed and they're super ready for a relationship. you know, ready to be loving and like give of themselves. But your friends, possibly family, are picking up on this weird energy and saying, please don't settle for that person. There's something that isn't right about how they approach this connection with you. One more. Oh. So there could also be a hidden other connection, relationship. I feel like they're hiding like a family. Like I was in a relationship, I had a child, or this person's pregnant, or they are, which could explain why they're desperate to get into a relationship. But this is saying, please let go of this connection because this is somebody who's not serious. They're just trying to manipulate you. Have a great day, Frank. Hey, Lemonade, how you doing? Let's see. Where are we at? 31? This is the Tarot of the Cat People. What else do we have, please? The Devil. Oh, dang it. It fell on the ground, you guys. So the Devil indicates a little bit of obsessive energy, and I do feel like this is someone who is obsessed with you because of your position within a social group or because of your attractiveness. For others of you, I am picking up that this could be someone who is pregnant and wants you to take ownership over that. In other words, they could be codependent because they want you to pay their way, right? Thank you, Aveda. Well, is it Sadie or Sade? Sade? How do you say her name again? And let me get back together. Ooh, please don't put your... I won't delete it, but Aveda, I would just ask for your safety. Don't put your personal information in the live chat. Like the singer? Okay, cool. I will start that in just a few minutes, probably like 2 minutes, and finish up with the Tarot of the Cat People here for the general. So with the Nine of Cups in the reverse, you're starting to realize this person is not at all what you want. And with the Six of Pentacles, it's because they've told you a story and told someone else a different story. Or there is a conflict in how they talk about their past and something that you can actually look up online, like public records or even like social media. So this causes you to be more guarded, makes you question whether or not you should accept any kind of offer from this person. And I think helps you to realize that their true intentions are to deceive you. So when you have to make a decision about this person, I see you being able to realize that they have hidden too much about themselves for you to be able to trust them. And I also feel like there is a friend or a family member, or maybe even multiple friends, because it said this relationship is frowned upon by many. There's someone here who's like, I know this person's fake. I know this person lied to you about where they're from or what they've been through. And they're just trying to get into that long-term relationship without actually being like honest about themselves with you. Hello, Dana. How are you doing today? Hello, Sean. Lemonade, it wasn't easy. I had to literally delete the app. I did a lot of troubleshooting this morning. Thank you, Sean. I appreciate that. So we're gonna check out Aveda's question and move to the personal hour. Will Sade and me get back together? For Aveda, will Sade and me get back together? I do see there being a reconciliation, yes. There is a deep love connection between the two of you. We have the Ten of Pentacles and the Queen of Cups. This Queen of Cups is like the sweetheart of the tarot, beloved. So I do feel like this person, ooh, and the Lovers. Okay, this is a real graphic card. Um, so you can see that it says the Lovers, right? Oops, you might have seen some bits there. I'm sorry. They just full on naked, okay? This is coming through as soulmates. There is a soulmate connection. There are things that might need to be dealt with. I don't want you to rush things. We have, oh, this is just so sweet. Now, remember I said we had the Queen of Cups? Now we have the King of Cups. This is divine counterpart to the Queen of Cups. Strong love connection, no question whatsoever, and the Six of Cups. The number 6 is important. I do feel like June is going to be a really important month for you. Possibly the actual communication, or June is when you or Sade actually address the things that are blocking the two of you from being able to reconcile. What is it called when someone puts out bad information about themselves? Do you mean like wrong information or like confessing what they've done? Let me write down Gab's question real quick. For Al and me. Absolutely. Thank you, Gab. Like, this is some of the most beautiful love energy I've seen in a personal question. I'm not like exaggerating. 10 of Pentacles for long-term relationship. King and Queen of Cups, divine counterparts, strong love. Lovers for soulmates, and the Six of Cups. This is like that friendship foundation, or the love and respect that you need to have a strong foundation. It's not just I'm physically attracted to you, or I like that you make my life easier. It's I see you as like my person. So we have the Nine of Pentacles and the Queen of Wands in the reverse. I feel like there's an issue here with insecurity, confidence. It could be on your person's side. But this is what needs to be taken care of before your relationship will actually go the long-term path. That's funny. 8 of Pentacles. I'm seeing someone who's investing in a hobby that may be related to fitness. Roller skating, marathons, swimming, dancing. Maybe you want to dance the cumbia. This is important because the confidence or insecurity is what erodes the relationship over the long time, or already had problems for the two of you. Without addressing this and having a more natural, like, stop, more natural confidence, it won't go where you want it to go. We have the Four of Cups and the King of Wands. We had the Queen of Wands in the reverse, and now we have the King of Wands. Y'all are divine counterparts. That doesn't mean you cannot be happy with someone else. I want to be very clear. This is not the only person that you can be loved and love, be loved by and love. But if we have somebody addressing this lack of confidence and moving forward, more aware of themselves and tapping into that intuition, then your relationship goes the distance. But that has to happen first. Otherwise, I see disconnect. Why not, Art? There are male. I assume you're implying that you're male. There are male tarot readers for sure. Aw, that's good, Derek. There you go, Aveda. I would encourage that. See how this is definitely about the gym. The confidence is the key. The insecurity needs to be addressed. And I do feel like it's not necessarily been clearly communicated between the two of you, the degree to which there might be maybe even some jealousy or some insecurity. Once that is handled, the two of you, you can have the most beautiful connection ever. Thank you, Dana. Let me add that for you. And Dana, if you could add that question into the super chat, that would make it a little bit easier. Is there a future? And Aveda, I wish you luck. This is such a beautiful connection. Oh, I said June. Remember, we had the two sixes, the lovers and the six of cups. So June is ideal. Does that mean it's guaranteed? No, it is dependent upon the insecurity being dealt with. Hello, Al Davis. How are you doing? What are you confessing, third eye? I'm confused. Derek, are you out here just like trying to convince me to date you? Because that ain't gonna happen. And did you call me baby? And then grill? Let me love you, grill. I'm gonna put some. No, I really can't make those jokes. It's gonna get inappropriate real fast. Derek, I am putting you in a 5-minute timeout. Maybe you could go take a cold shower? I'm not going to date somebody from YouTube, so please don't call me baby. Aveda, I think it's primarily on Sade's side, but I also feel like it could be on your side. But whatever you need to do to be better equipped emotionally and as far as confidence to go into that relationship, that's what needs to be the priority for May, because June is where the possibility is for you to reconcile. If both of you are working on the things that caused some issues in the past, then I see you having a very beautiful relationship. But that self-work has to be managed or addressed before you can get back together. I know, but just with one L though. Okay, let's see what we've got for Gab. What is the energy between Gab and Al, please? What is the energy between Gab and Al? Al, please. I don't want to regret what happened. We have love with the King of Cups, Magician, confidence, ability to take action, and honesty. This feels to me like somebody who knows that a conversation needs to be had, and it might be a little bit anxiety inducing. It might be a little bit uncomfortable, or I don't know how you're going to respond, but that's not going to stop me. I'm going to tell you the truth. I'm going to make sure that what I convey to you is God's honest truth. Just direct, straightforward, but there's love here. King of Pentacles in the reverse, Four of Wands in the reverse. There was non-committal energy. So I love your energy. I want you around, but I'm scared about the long term. Ten of Cups in the reverse. So I pretended that there wasn't these like deep feelings involved because of my fear. But with the Nine of Swords in the reverse, I think we have someone who has dealt with the fear. Or they're currently dealing with it. This person misses you. But the distance is what is enabling them to really understand the intuitive messages that are coming through for them that say, you really don't want to be regretting how you handled this. In 10 years, how are you going to feel when you look back, right? I would still not jump the gun before June. You can write the letter, but I don't know if I would send it. Changes need to happen. rushing things in romance when healing needs to happen could mean that you just repeat a cycle, or could also mean that you burn out the relationship altogether. So no rushing on that, right? All right, let's see. Good luck to Gab as well. What do we have for Dana, please? This is the Marseille Cat Tarot. What is the energy check-in, please, with Dana and Dana's person? Nine of Wands, Five of Cups, and the Eight of Cups with the Sun. Defensive energy, feeling a sense of loss, walking away. There's been some significant event here that has kind of eroded a person's ability to offer something stable. So is this person non-committal? No, it's not that they're afraid of commitment. It's that right now there's something that is happening that it's like, my basement flooded. So even though we maybe had a date planned, I'm sorry, like that takes precedence. I have to deal with that first. There's something here, and it could be family related, that really needs to be managed, and it might be giving the wrong signals. So is there going to be happy communication soon? Yes. I feel like you're going to get insight on what actually has been going on. If there's been any miscommunication or confusion around what amount of involvement, or like, are they pursuing me kind of thing, you're going to get clarity on that. It might still be that, timing is not great, but you're going to get information on it. I do feel like this is family. So there's communication coming in. They'll clarify it. But yeah, there's been some sort of like medium level catastrophe. I like the name. Hey, that's pretty creative, Art. Did I say hello to Bobby? Hello. All right. I think we shall leave it there. Wait, let me just clarify. Is there a future? Because I feel like I kind of said that, but we want to make sure. Is there a future with Dana's person and Dana? This says no. With the Ace of Wands in the reverse, a missed opportunity. Because of healing or timeline. The timing might be off. There is something here that prevents, I don't know, it might just be in this person's mind though, but with the Hanged Man, there's a requirement here that somebody have a change in perspective if there is to be a future between the two of you, but it is predicated upon work, shadow work, healing, and strong communication, which might be a little bit of a challenge for this person at this time. So it requires patience, but I do feel like they're going to communicate. And then when they do, it's really important that you find the right way to communicate what you need. Hello, Icy. How are you doing? All right. I'm going to leave it there. I love you all. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next week. Toodles.